everyone. Good morning. Oh, my goodness. I'm so excited. Thank you, God, for what beautiful weather, beautiful people. And again, we're doing this again. If you didn't join us last time, we were here about a week ago breaking ground on a new fire training facility. Isn't that amazing? Right here for the community. So we're so blessed. Thank you so much. And now we have this Health Professions Center, one of the many construction projects funded by the bond of 2014, which added more than 1 million square feet of instructional space to Lone Star College campuses. And so for that, we're very grateful to the Board of Trustees, to our Chancellor, and of course, to the community. Thank you so much. And now, before we speak more on the Health Professions Center, before we introduce more guests, let me take a moment to introduce our Chancellor, Dr. Steve Head.
Thank you, and thank all of you for coming out today. This is, most of you know what this has been like to get this facility here, right? And you're going to really love it when you come in there. And a couple of people I want to thank today, and I'm going to keep my remarks short because we have a lot to do today. But one is Catherine Pearson's not here today, but she started this project, and then Dr. Gonzalez is finishing it. So. And I want to introduce a couple of board members and make sure you know who's who. So we have our chair, and is Miriam Saldivar, who's going to come up in just a minute. If you let them know. Okay, thank you. And Trustee Mike Sullivan is on the end down there, and Mike represents this area, the Kingwood, Humboldt area. And then we have Jim Kane, who's our trustee. Make sure. And then I want to introduce one of our former trustees because he was the chair when all of this happened, and that's Dr. Alton Smith, who is right here. Alton and I had many meetings about this facility and what we were going to do and how we're going to be moving things here and there to make sure we had it fully funded. And so a couple of other introductions. I want to make sure you know who our presidents and vice chancellors are. So stick with me for a minute as I look through the audience. But I saw Dr. Keshvala, who is right there. Shilpa is our executive vice chancellor, and she's the CEO of our online, which is our newest campus that we'll have. And I didn't see Gerald. And Dr. Blanton, Dr. Riley is here, I know, Rebecca Riley. Rebecca used to work here. And if you don't know this, I used to work here too. I was the president here. So. And some of that, as I'm looking out there, I was here from, I have to think about, this is my 38th year as chancellor, so I'm having trouble remembering where I was at certain years. But anyway, I was here for 8 or 9 years, 7 or 8 years. Jennifer Mott is our CFO. I also wanted to introduce Nicole Robinson Gautier, and I saw Nicole. She's our director of our foundation back here. So. And a lot of you here have really helped with Kingwood moving forward after the flood and everything else that's going on over here, and contributing and helping our students, by the way. So thank you all very much for all the long-term support. We couldn't do what we do without your support. It's really important to us. And I'm looking at all the people out here today who represent the community, which speaks well, I think, and thank for all the employees for coming out. You've been sticking with us, and we're in good shape here. The college system is in really good shape, and we certainly couldn't do it without the support of the Board of Trustees. That's really been important to, as we've been maneuvering through a lot of different things, and we're coming out of COVID. The weather's nice today. This is the first time we've had an opening like this with nice weather in a long time. This is the first opening we've had in over 2 years, by the way. So this is the first one that we've had like this. But usually when we do this, it's about 30 degrees and the wind is howling outside. So I really, this is just one of those things you feel good about. And you're going to see it when you come in, into the building. So I want to make sure that, and you're going to introduce the others, right? Okay. And I'm going to bring our chair, Miriam Saldivar, up to give a few words, but thank all of you, and thank our employees, by the way. This is a lot of work to do this, a lot of work. And the college itself is just a lot of work, I can tell you, but we make such a difference in the community, a big, big difference in the community, a big difference. So, you know, we have almost 90,000 students right now every semester, and that's really, if you think about the impact we have on the community, not just here, not just Kingwood and Humboldt and Atascocita and Splendora and New Caney and all the areas that Kingwood, but it's all across our system. We do a lot of good things. So thank you again for your support. And Miriam, if you'd come up. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Head. Good morning, everyone. How's everyone doing today? Good. Isn't this weather super awesome? It is. Just want to say thank you so much for being here. I'm really excited. I'm excited that we're going to have this state-of-the-art facility for our students. I think it's something very important just to keep in mind. A couple of weeks ago, I read something where the Senate House had some kind of a hearing where there was a need for more healthcare professionals, right? At the moment, our healthcare facilities, our nurses, our healthcare staff is struggling. They're in a lot of stress, obviously, because of the pandemic. And I can't say how proud and excited that I am that we're going to have this here in our community. And this is going to be a state-of-the-art facility. And so a lot of our students are going to receive first-class education in a state-of-the-art facility. So this is super awesome. Thank you. So just real quickly, I don't want to take too much of your time, but I want to say thank you to everybody. Thank you for the invitation. Thank you, Dr. Gonzalez, for being here and for inviting me. Dr. Head, my colleagues, Kane and Sullivan, where are you, sir? Why are you so far off over there, seriously? And on behalf of the Board of Trustees, on behalf of the Foundation board members, thank you so much. Thank you so much for being here. I'm so proud. Thank you.
Good. And so we're very fortunate to have board members. Thank you so much, Miriam, and also Chair and Dr. Head. And Mike Sullivan, Trustee, would you love to say some words? Thank you so much.
Thank you, Dr. Gonzalez. Appreciate it, Dr. Head. Appreciate you being here. Chair Saldivar, I want to recognize you and the leadership that you give and the sincerity that you have with which you serve. So having a good heart helps, and you've got a good heart. Alton Smith will always be the chair that I was elected to serve under, and you'll have a special place in my phone book for years to come, trust me. So thank you for being here and helping get the ball rolling. It's funny, when I was on Houston City Council, not to talk about me, but projects that were started under one administration often finish under another administration. This administration always gets the credit. This administration did all the work. So this is a partnership because Miriam and Alton were both on the board at the same time. So we can give them both equal credit for what they've done. Dr. Gonzalez, welcome to being our president. It's great serving with you and watching the things that you have going on. Dr. Head said that he worked here. Dr. Riley worked here, and I was a student here. Really was, and it wasn't that long ago. So I'm, as I like to say, I'm a demographic that this system appeals to. People that need a certificate, people that want to learn new skills, people that want to be promoted, people that need to move up or want to do something different. And Lone Star College system is doing that. And that's one of the reasons I continue to serve and look forward to continuing to serve in the future. Thank you, Dr. Gonzalez.
That's pretty awesome. Thank you so much for sharing that. All right, so we have several people we want to recognize. Betty Russo from Governor Greg Abbott's office. Thank you so much, Betty, for being here with us. We have Dustin Hodges, North Sector Manager for Mayor Pro Tem Dave Martin. Dustin, hi, thank you so much. Lawrence Bell, Handler of Special Projects and Community Involvement for Harris County Precinct 3 Commissioner Tom Ramsey. Thank you. Brian Stanley, Administrative Manager for Montgomery County Precinct 4 Commissioner James Smith. Thank you so much, Brian, for being here. We also have Bruce Davidson, Council Member for the City of Humboldt. Thank you, Bruce, for coming again. Thank you. Luz Hernandez, for Chief Clerk for the Honorable Judge Lincoln Goodwin. Thank you so much. Laura Aranda Smith, from the Communications Director with Tax Assessor Ann Bennett's office. Thank you so much. And we now have Garrett Uzney, from the Senior Advisor for Congresswoman Sheila Jackson Lee. Come on in. Yes, come on. He has a special presentation for us. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you for making some space for us this morning. The Congresswoman sends her regrets. She's currently actually in Ukraine, speaking with the Ukrainian opposition government and talking about potential solutions to the Russian crisis at the border with the sort of Russian aggression towards Ukraine. So they've been in meetings all this morning and all yesterday. So she sent her deep regards, but wanted to make sure that a representative from our office was here today to present this certificate to you all on this really, really worthwhile occasion of the opening of your new Health Professions Center and ribbon cutting ceremony. So I was given a certificate that I would love to present. Is Dr. Melissa Gonzalez, President? Okay, President Gonzalez. I should have known you welcomed me up here. Thank you for having it. So I'll read this certificate, and we also have a flag that we brought. It was flown over the United States Congress in honor of the ribbon cutting and the school opening today. So I'll present that flag to you next. But first, let me present this certificate on behalf of Congresswoman Sheila Jackson Lee in the United States Congress. Certificate of Congressional Recognition presented to Lone Star College-Kingwood Health Professions on the occasion of their Health Professions Center ribbon cutting ceremony. Now, therefore, it be resolved that on behalf of the constituents of the 18th Congressional District of Texas, I take great pride in recognizing Lone Star College-Kingwood, led by Campus President Dr. Melissa Gonzalez, on the occasion of the Health Professions Center ribbon cutting ceremony. The Health Professions Center houses state-of-the-art equipment, simulation labs, top-notch medical spaces for students in the 5 healthcare industries: dental assisting, dental hygiene, nursing, occupational therapy, and respiratory care. Students will train in a clinical setting which will help them learn and gain necessary skills in treating various health conditions that they will experience in their chosen professions. Your commitment to providing comprehensive educational opportunities and programs to enrich lives reflects the strong pride that is the spirit of Kingwood and the great state of Texas. Your dedication is most deserving of the respect, admiration, and commendation of the United States Congress. On behalf of Congresswoman Sheila Jackson Lee, Member of Congress, February 22nd. Thank you. And then the flag. 1 second, Doctor. So the Congresswoman has the ability to request flags be flown over the United States Capitol in honor of certain occasions. And so this is one flag that the Congresswoman requested on behalf of the Health Professions Center ribbon cutting ceremony. And so this was flown over the United States Congress February 18th of 2022.
Wow, yes.
Thank you, Madam President. Congratulations.
I mean, it was just flown like a few days ago.
Straight down.
Yes. This is great. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you for the Congresswoman for her time and dedication to our community. Thank you so much. I also, as you arrived, you heard this wonderful band playing. These are our students and our adjuncts. We have the Student Jazz Ensemble Combo, Ernesto Perez Vega, Angel Lopez, Joy Montejar, Rafael Hernandez, and Hayden House. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And Dr. Miller is here. He is our chair of the music department. Yeah, thank you so much for your great, beautiful music. I'd also like to thank my administrative team. I know there's so many, and of course the staff and faculty here from Lone Star College-Kingwood. Y'all just want to wave. Thank you so much for, it's too many to name. Just want to thank you. I also want to thank the AutoArch architects for this beautiful building. Lena Sabuni, Michael Sabuni, Brian Patrick Anderson, and Farah Sabuni. Do y'all want to stand up and say hello? Yes, thank you, Farah. Yes, thank you. LSC personnel that worked in this project, Denise New and Chad Huff. Are they here? Thank you so much. Yes, thank you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you all for your hard work on this remarkable and beautiful facility, which I'm so excited that you're going to be able to see very soon. Now I want to welcome Mr. David Beatty, our Vice President of Instruction.
Good morning. Today is an exciting day for LSC-Kingwood because we are thrilled to unite all our health programs in one building. This is especially true for our dental hygiene program and dental assisting programs, which have been off campus since Hurricane Harvey in 2017. And in fact, I wanted to recognize, I just saw she was in the audience, Mary Beth Stitt, who was a former dean here and actually started our dental hygiene program many, many years ago. So thank you, Mary Beth. I'm glad you were able to make it from North Texas, where she's retired to. The Health Professions Center has state-of-the-art instructional spaces which will allow many of our health care programs to grow, which is one of the benefits of this facility. Dental assisting now has a combination classroom lab with 4 dental chairs to accommodate 20 students per class. Dental hygiene will increase from 15 to 24 students per cohort starting this fall to practice in our new dental clinic, complete with a sterilization room, radiology rooms, and a multi-purpose simulation lab. Our nursing program, which is actually, I think, tied with North Harris as the largest in Lone Star College system, admits 160 students per year. They have 2 skills lab with 11 hospital beds, simulation room, 8 med-surg areas, 3 ICU areas, 1 home health, and labor and delivery. Respiratory care will be able to grow from 24 to 30 students per cohort, training in 2 skills lab, simulation area, and a cardiopulmonary lab, which I hope you're going to be able to take the tour afterwards, some of you, because there's very cool equipment, especially in respiratory and some of the other spaces. And finally, occupational therapy assistance has a life skills teaching lab, patient environment lab, rehab gym. You can see kitchens and living rooms and all kinds of things on the 2nd floor. With the move to the healthcare building, we are now offering more biology, chemistry, anatomy, and physiology classes in the building that they came from across the way, which is helping to strengthen other programs and give more students access to those classes. And finally, I would like to recognize Dr. Linda Loers-Wolf, if she could stand, wave. So, Linda retired not too long ago, I guess August 31st. And her passion and the immeasurable hours she put into planning and developing this building are evidenced when you look around and walk through the building. So please take a tour. And Linda, all her directors that put all these finishing touches, all the fantastic equipment that's in there, they all had a hand in it, and it's all for the students and the community. So thank you all. At this time, I want to bring up Dr. Ryan Chabaria. He is our interim dean of health occupations and biological sciences to say a few words.
We are so proud to show off this brand new building that will serve as a training facility to launch educated, qualified, and compassionate healthcare professionals into Lake Houston and the surrounding communities. Our goal is to prepare our students to work confidently in various healthcare settings such as hospitals, dental clinics, nursing and rehabilitation facilities, and other medical clinics. At this moment, I want to recognize 5 program directors specifically because they played significant roles in ensuring the Health Profession Center provides all the necessary services and amenities our students deserve. They will then be able to use those skills they learn to serve the community. When I call your name, please stand and be recognized. Nikki Lofton, Director of ADN and LVN Nursing. Way back there. Joanna Allaire, Director of Dental Hygiene. Alma Watson, Director of Occupational Therapy Assistant. Fiona Campbell, Director of our Respiratory Care Program. Jennifer Aubane, she is the Program Coordinator for Dental Assisting. I would also like to thank the Health Occupations faculty and staff for their hard work, which provided a smooth transition to this new building. Thank you.
I'm so sorry. I forgot some very important people to introduce, which were the builders. Tellepsen, I'm so sorry. Terry Hargis, Pat Pollard, and Nedwin Winters. Are you all here? Thank you so much from Tellepsen. Oh, over here. Thank you. Thank you. My apologies. All right, I think we are ready to cut the ribbon. So at this time, I know I'm excited too. At this time, Henry Garcia will direct us in next steps.